Okay, you guys, this video is gonna be a little bit weird, but I spoke to Neville Goddard. Let me explain. Obviously, it's a bit of an esoteric topic, but together today, we're gonna do an exercise that is gonna make you understand why inner conversations are so important and what you need to do in order to manifest, but it's not just to manifest, to be on it every day, so you totally got into the wish fulfilled. Let me explain, but before I get started, I just want to give a super quick shout out to today's sponsor. So today's sponsor is Aura. If you guys know me, you know that I've been sponsoring Aura for a while. It's an amazing app where you can find meditation, life coaches, hypnotherapists, and prayers and affirmations and so much more. I personally love to use Aura. I manifested them to sponsor me, and I love it because they have literally small little meditation that lasts 3 minutes. They have binaural beats and subliminals so that I can use while I fall to bed. It's perfect to fall to bed in a good mood, even sometimes when you just put their music on, and I love their prayers. On top of it, they have certified hypnotherapists and coaches that provide with life coaching and hypnotherapy. If you guys want to try Aura, I highly suggest you to try this app. It's for free. With the link down below, you have a free trial, and then if you want to go premium, you're gonna have a 40% discount just with my link. Check it out. The link is down below, and thank you so much again, Aura, for sponsoring this video. So now let's get started with today's video. So what do I mean when I talked to Neville Goddard, and this is what I found out. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I'm psychic. I do tarot readings. I believe in the spirit world. Hello, you don't have to believe in the spirit world if you don't want to, but I believe that consciousness exists beyond our body, if it makes any sense to you guys. And so even if you don't want to believe in the spirit world, let's go with the Jung, which is what it was, a student of Freud, psychologist, who said that we have something called as the collective consciousness. I think that every single time I have an idea for a video, I am tapping into the collective consciousness. And this is why so many of you guys, so you click on my video and then you comment, oh my God, I was just thinking about what you are talking on the video and your video popped up. It's not a coincidence. It's because we guys are all connected. We are all God. We are all part of the same consciousness. And so with that mindset, even if you don't believe in the spirit world, if we are all part of the same consciousness and we are so telepathic and connected to each other, then when we die, if you don't believe that we go to the spirit world, we go back. Like, energy cannot be destroyed, but can only be transformed. Somehow, some way, we go back to energy in consciousness. So yes, it's true that Neville Goddard died, but I believe that his ideas, his consciousness is still out there as anyone else, right? I believe that was even Einstein that said that he didn't really discover the relative theory, the theory of relativity. It was always there. It was in consciousness. And because he used his imagination, he was able to grasp it, to see it, but it was always there. It wasn't created. It was just there, right? And I think that every genius, every artist knows about this. When they're creating a songs or a piece of art, they are tapping into the creative power of consciousness. And so I think that's what also Neville Goddard did, and Neville Goddard still exists in consciousness. So we can all talk to him in a way. It's like when we ask for signs from the universe, we lack faith, we need something to remind us of who we are, and a video pops in or another sign pops in. You know, that's what I'm trying to talk about. Now, obviously, I do believe that we connect to the spirit world because of my personal experience, and everything that I say obviously comes from my personal experience. Like, for example, my DMT experience, ayahuasca experience, but that's a topic for a different video. So I do this often when I'm like, I need to understand better things about the law. I say before I go to bed, or sometimes even during the day, I'm like, Neville speaks to me. Neville, speak to me. Tell me what is it? Tell me what is it? What is it that these people need to hear? What is it that I still don't understand about the law? What is it? What is it? And I fell to bed with this thought, and I dreamed about Neville Goddard. It wasn't even like I didn't see his image. I could hear his voice. And basically, it he was saying like to shift the attention over and over and over and over again, like you are in a like a swinging chair, and you showed me the swinging chair going up and go back and forth, and he said you have to do it over and over and over and over again. Your attention has to be on your wish fulfilled over and over and over and over again. And then it's funny because in the morning when I'm in my shower, I constantly listen to Neville Goddard's books, and I stepped upon a chapter where he talks about the swinging chair and saying you have to shift your attention over and over and over again until it takes the senses of reality. And what does that mean, you guys? So we're going to do this exercise together so you understand what you need to do to manifest. So take a piece of paper or your notebook, or your computer, and just write down this. What the version of me that has what I want, so for example, the version of me that is with SP, the version of me that has the money, the version of me that's got the job, whatever it is that you want, right? What the version of me that is in that reality will talk to her or their selves. How would you talk to yourself? So during the day, once you establish how you would talk with yourself, so inner conversation, bring your attention back to this thought over and over and over and over again. Meaning, in other words, let's say that you would be in a loving relationship. Well, what thoughts would you have? How would you talk to yourself? You probably wouldn't say, oh, it's not happening yet. Oh my God, I am so alone. I am so sad. Like, my life is so shitty, whatever. You wouldn't talk in this way to yourself. You would say, I am so grateful. I am so grateful because I made this happen. I am so grateful because I'm alive. Like, remind yourself, how does it feel to be with the person that you love? It feels like everything is perfect. You're so grateful that you have this person into your life. You feel you can conquer the world. You feel safe. You feel protected. You feel in love. You feel loved, whatever it is. And talk to yourself like it is already happening in your inner conversation. And during the day, if you notice that you're shifting back to your old self, so you're talking to yourself in a different way that doesn't correspond the version of you that already has what you want, the only thing that you have to do, you don't have to beat yourself down. It doesn't mean that you're a failure, a conscious manifestation. It only means, okay, I see myself doing this. Let me revert back and talk to myself, have an inner conversation like the new version of me. So you just shift your attention over and over and over again. How long do you need to do this? Until, even if you see an opposite result, so maybe you don't see what you want in your reality, you think like, this is not possible. This is not possible. Like, I am already the person I want to be. I don't think this opposite manifestation, this opposite event, it's just not real. It's not possible. If you are feeling in this way, you are on a good track. And then make sure when you go to bed at night that you repeat over and over and over and over again your affirmation, your visualization, until it feels real. But feeling it real doesn't have to be something that you conjure or that you oblige yourself to feel. It's gonna come natural by repetition. This has to do even with the neuroplasticity of our brain, because essentially when the programs that we have in our brain cannot be canceled. A belief cannot be canceled, can only be overwrite. So when you repeat a thought that is different, you're utilizing neuroplasticity in order to rewrite a belief or a program that you already have in your head. So you don't have to cancel your beliefs, you just have to rewrite them differently. And the way you rewrite them is by paying attention to what you're thinking and directing your thoughts where you want them to be. How long? Over and over and over and over and over and over. And I'm going to say it over and over and over again until you feel it's done, until you feel it has to happen. Like, your brain literally is going to do this without you being conscious of it. It's going to feel that whatever it is that you're repeating, your inner conversation that you're repeating, whatever you're paying attention to that is your wish fulfilled, it already has happened somehow, some way. And then eventually it will make it happen, either through inspired actions that you do not consciously, either through a series of coincidence, a bridge of event. It doesn't matter how, but this is what Neville Goddard told me. It's funny to say told me, but it's what I channeled within consciousness. It's the do it over and over and over and over again. And I hope that this video makes sense, because I know we did say this stuff in other videos and other coaches are saying the same thing. I hope I'm coming across like as genuine as possible. Like what I saw in my head is transmitting to you guys. I know you know that you have to robotically affirm. I know that you know you have to repeat it, but just sit with this for a second. It's not how much you repeat it necessarily during the day, it's the attention. Be more focused on what you pay attention to the movement of your mind. It's not just by blindly repeating the affirmation. Yes, okay, fine. But it's about, what am I thinking now? And how am I feeling? And are these two things aligned with the new version of myself? Shift the focus. That is your practice. Shift the focus over and over and over and over and over again to where you want to be. And do the first exercise that I give you, which is, how would I think if I would have what I want? What would be the conversation that I would have with myself? I'm so happy and grateful that I have this. I am so peaceful and serene. I have no worry. I'm debt free. Construct the affirmation, because you will know how you know actually now how you would talk to yourself if you would have what you want, and repeat it over and over again, especially when you go at night, when you go to sleep. That's the most important thing. Try to fall to bed with this repetition. Okay, you guys, so that's all for today. That's my conversation with Neville Goddard as I channeled it in my dream. Let me know in the comment section down below if it makes any sense to you guys. If you tried this before, just share your stories. And remember, I don't do private coaching anymore, but if you want to, I have a course, hours and hours of content about my formula, which is the practical way to learn conscious manifestation. I guide you step by steps on how to manifest, what to do, what type of exercise. I give you 2 subliminal messages for the night for both money and love, a meditation for recreating your ESP, a course for your ESP, and 2 replays to my most famous webinars, which also include the science behind manifestation. You find the formula bundle down below in the link to my Ko-Fi shop. All right, you guys, and remember, Aura is also down below. I've done it. I did it. Those are my conclusion. Just try to discipline your mind to do this over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Shift your attention where you want it to be. There's no way it's not going to happen. Whoever needs to move, it's going to move. So that's my 2 cents about what Neville Goddard says about this manifestation thing. It's really that simple. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll see you also on Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.